Hi guys, so it's 1 week, I thought I'd make a video. Not many changes as you'd expect, but one or two. I'm absolutely shattered because I've spent the last 2 days with my best friend Liz and my little nephew Josh, who's awesome, whole pile of awesome. So Liz, if you're watching, hello Liz, hello. Yeah, he's really incredible, but he's just completely knackered me out. His favourite things at the moment are sword fights and monster trucks and cars and rough and tumble. So I'm kind of being socialised as male by proxy, which is interesting. And also it's really nice because Josh has never known me as anything other than his Uncle Jack. So he's kind of the only person in the world who really genuinely doesn't know me as anything other than male and just totally accepts that. But also doesn't cut me any slack at all, because he's just like, you're a guy, do the stuff that all the guys do in my life, pick me up and throw me around and have endless energy, and so he wears me out. Which kind of leads on to the next thing, is that I'm just tired all the time. Like most grown-ups, I have to get up and I have to go to work and I have to do stuff in my day, but I could quite happily sleep for 14 hours a night and still be tired, and I'm not getting the chance to do that at the moment, so I'm exhausted, lots. Appetite I've not really noticed too much. You know, if I get hungry I try to opt for something healthy because I'm really worried about everything just kind of congregating around my already quite fulsome stomach. Too many years of drinking have left me with a bit of a beer gut as it is, so I'm trying really hard to be careful. As soon as the new academic year started, because I live 2.5 hour commute from where I work, so it's sort of 5 hour round trip, and as I started going into uni more, I just found it was so hard to keep up with the P90X stuff, so I guess I more or less stopped for 2 weeks, but I have every intention of picking that back up again. I've just got to find a way to make it work alongside a term time schedule. Yeah, I've noticed that my muscles feel much denser. I just generally feel more dense. Like, I'm not saying it's a change, but I certainly haven't got more muscular, just what I had there feels sort of firmer and just denser. It's the only word I can really think to describe it. I've become completely obsessed with my face and washing it all the time, because I never had acne the first time I went through puberty at all. I was very, very lucky. Nobody in my family really has had it. You know, my parents said that it wasn't an issue for them, and my sister's 8 years younger and it wasn't really an issue for her. But my skin, you know, I wash it really thoroughly in the morning with like a kind of cleanser or whatever, one of these kind of spot things, and by like midday my skin just feels like I've been cooking chips for a month. Like, it's horrible, and I kind of, maybe misguidedly, think it's better to try and keep your skin clear before you get the spots than try to tackle them once you've got them. But yeah, I'm really paranoid about that at the moment. I really, really don't want a face full of acne at 25 going 26. The first thing I noticed, that I was a bit too shy to comment on my first video because I'm not entirely sure who watches these, and I don't know, people from home, kind of, I've put it out there that, you know, like, I'm making these videos, so I don't want to give too much information, but within about half an hour of my first shot, and I really wasn't expecting this, but I went to the loo, and it just smelled totally different. Like, my urine, I was just like, what? Because I really wasn't expecting it. And that's taken some adjusting to. I'm not overly thrilled, but I do have a whole new concept and understanding of why the gents' loo always smells so bad. Enough said. And I guess the first kind of psychological change that I've noticed, I haven't really been putting myself in positions where passing is a massive issue, but as soon as I got on T, I stopped obsessing over it all the time. I stopped obsessing about being trans, like all the kind of things that have stopped me from concentrating at work and just been a massive hang up in my life have just sort of not vanished, but just aren't plaguing me quite so much. I don't know, just it used to bother me all the time. Have I passed? Will I pass? If I didn't pass, that really sucked, you know. And now I just kind of think that you know, it's an issue of time. Like, other people's issues are their issues, they're not my issues, and as for passing, it's a matter of time. Like, your body works at its own speed and its own pace, and I just feel like there's nothing I can do to control that situation anymore. Like, eventually it will happen, eventually it will come, and if it doesn't, then it's not a big stress. And, you know, as for being trans, like, that's just who I am, but I'm on T, I've done everything I can to kind of make that less of an issue. And so I just feel that I'm much more patient about the whole thing now. I'm much less panicky about it. There was loads of other stuff as well, but I can't remember it, and this video is 6.5 minutes long, so I will probably leave it there, and, you know, nothing major will have happened by 2 weeks, so I'll probably add it there. The only other thing as well is my throat is still insanely sore, and I can't seem to do anything to make it less sore. So, interesting times ahead. I don't know. I'm going to leave it here, and anything I've forgotten I'll put in 2 weeks, because I doubt very much there's going to be anything massively significant between now and then. So I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, Dylan, thank you very much for meeting my request and putting the rabbit in. It made my day. It was really exciting. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, bye everybody, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one.